Hey. Let me know if you guys can see and hear me. Still not showing me live. This is now the 6th time that I've tried to go live. Oh. Lord Thunder in there, I be. All right. Sorry, guys. That was number 6 tries to go live. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe my computer's procrastinating. But, hey, Sheepy. So, let's say g'day to the Mod Father, or shall we say the little fella, compared to Matt. Gathered together. Howdy. What's going on, Glenn? Back to Country Homestead. Howdy. I appreciate everybody popping in. G'day, Tom. Hopefully you're having a blessed day, my friend. LB, howdy. Glad you stopped by. And Fallen Arkansas veterans. Hey, Charles, haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Glad that you're back around. Much appreciated. Then we got Sheepy, the Bud Files, BC Family Dispatcher, yo. Donna. Hey, absolutely. Let's get our procrastination on. Darn tootin'. Guys, I am going to have to cut it off a wee bit early. I'm going to get a second quote on getting Debbie's car fixed. Yes, her brand new car. Somebody decided to play bumper cars on Sunday to the tune of about $2,000 worth of damage. So it, hey, Raquel. Wow. My Renaissance grandma, how are you? Look at that. I am at the bottom. And an extra special. G'day to Brutal Bob. How are you, big guy? Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're listening to the doctors. Brutal Bob is joining us today. He will not be chatting. I'm not sure if he can read the chat, but I believe he can. His lovely owner has us up on the big screen so that Bob can watch us. So we're glad that you're here, big guy. And I was going to say sit back and enjoy the show, but hell, have a lay down. You always watch the rerun, brother. So yes, Jesse's already dropping links. My next 2 lives are going to be dedicated to Tony and Joni over at Creekside Maples. You know, it's not right what's happened, but there's not a damn thing we can do about it. So, Jesse will be putting up their, they have a raffle going right now. Even if you can buy 1 ticket, it's still $5 closer to owning their own land that nobody can kick them off of anymore. The only blessing that I see is that Joni is going to be within half an hour of her mom instead of 6 hours. I cannot imagine somebody pulling in my driveway and telling me you have 60 days to get off this land. We're selling it. After you had got it based on a purchase and you fixed the house up to the point where it's livable, and then a shady individual swoops in and goes, yeah, thanks for doing all the work. I'm taking my land back now. And we're going to sell it at fair market price because, let's face it, the price of housing in Canada is, I'm sorry, stupid crazy. Ontario is there. Jesse's. I do believe I screenshot everything on Tuesday because I knew I'm not very technical, guys, and I can't flip through and do that whole hokey pokey stuff. But I did take pictures. Oops, excuse me, not video, pictures. No, I didn't take a picture of them. Maybe Jesse has them. And if he does, I'm sure Jesse will come up later. But again, all the information's there. Saturday night, we are going to have one heck of a party. I've organized something that Jesse doesn't even know. Yes, I'm keeping the mod father out of the loop. We are going to have a special guest on Saturday night that I'm hoping will entertain Tony and Joni. They're always entertaining everybody. I want them to sit back, and between the mod father and I, we're going to get this night, and hopefully we can get them a little closer. They're over halfway. I don't know the exact numbers, but they're right around the $14,000 that they need to get this land. And Tony being all banged up, I honestly, being disabled at a younger age, yes, Tony's got me by a few years. But, I just can't imagine somebody driving into my yard and saying, yeah, all your hard work, thanks, buddy. I'm going to make all the money off of you. So everybody's like, well, why can't we do this, or why can't they do that? And you know what? The legal system in Canada is slower than the second coming. And it's discouraging, but this could be 2-3 years out before it gets settled. That's a long time to live in a tent. They're going to try to get the cabin up. New Brunswick, I've got my brother-in-law lives on one side of them. My nephew and niece live on the other side of where this property is going to be. So I know this land. I know this area well. Beautiful, beautiful area. And just to see what they found on their land whenever they walked it for the first time, they actually walked the whole land. Tony did a premiere before they're live on Tuesday. And I'm sure Jesse will throw it up in the chat. But again, guys, one of our community members are in help. They're in need. And anything that anybody can do, if you know anybody in New Brunswick, around the Fredericton, Woodstock area, I know Tony would be beyond himself to get some help. It just rots me to the core. But I'm hoping Tuesday night, you want to see how emotional it got. We have some amazing. Hey, Remy. Sorry, guys, I've kind of lost track on who's coming in. I'll have a look here in a minute. But Sassy Explorers, howdy. Outdoor with Big Matt, appreciate it. And guys, honestly, so Jesse is about my size, maybe a little bit smaller. Well, Matt I sent them a collective package, and it was just easier for me and Tony and Joni. Sorry, got them on the head. Jesse and Lisa ran Matt's portion over to him yesterday. And again, guys, thank you for helping me out. You saved me 50% of the shipping because it would have cost me double. So another one, Matt got 2 jars of my salve. It is the same stuff as Jen and Wiley. It's her base recipe, but I played with it. And there's one thing that Jen always wanted to add that's quite expensive. I added it. And I know Jesse's got some. I know Matt's got some. I'm trying to think who else I've sent some to. But, guys, I was in tears the other day in so much pain from my, C1 right down to my lower back. Debbie got off work. She came home and she just took a little gallop out of the edge and did my spine all the way down. 7 minutes I was pain-free. Now, it only lasts for about 20 minutes. But when you live in pain 24/7, 20 minutes seems like an eternity. So it is a comfrey-based, Charles, yes. It's all natural. I could, if I was hungry enough, you can eat this. Might be a little chewy, but they're all organic and food grade items. So you've got beeswax. I've never heard it called what Matt's daughter says it smells like. I know my sniffer's not sniffing the best right now because I'm going on week 5 of this whatever. So I thought it was turning into pneumonia because I've got a tightness in the chest and it's just settling right into my chest. And so I went over last night and nope, no pneumonia there. And but yeah, week 5. And it's starting to really try on me. Ugh. But she says this smells like fresh baked bread. Cassie, my dear, you crazy. You crazy like your mama. That does not smell like homemade bread. Especially whenever There's no yeast in it. There's no nothing. Backroad Hillbillies, how are you? Welcome, welcome. The box is way over there. Anyways, I've got to make another batch of this. And I know people are wanting to buy it, but guys, I can't charge. I can't charge. Like, it just, number one, the shipping's outrageous. Number two, I got 15 of those cans. My price is $13 to make it. That's no time. That's just material. So for me to go, okay. I also know quite a bit about the oils. I make my own oils. I'll be quite honest. It was going to be about $5,000 for me to go under. That's my price. Was $5,000 in 2018 for medical marijuana or oils. So I got, and I'm very blessed in Canada that it's legal. You're legal for 5 plants. But hey, Kelly, what's going on, girl? So with CBD, with any oil from a cannabis plant, marijuana plant, you've got to be very careful. I make all my oils 3 ingredients, and I do not use alcohol because you're playing with sensories. Okay, that's what either THC or CBD. They both play with sensories. THC, yes. I don't like to feel snowed. I don't like to be stoned or, even my meds. I will not take the meds that they want to give me, but it's just not what I'll do. I have my recipe now to make THC for nighttime. They wanted to put me on synthetic sleeping pills. I got enough crap in my body right now. I don't need synthetic. So that's why I refuse. I bring it down with oil. And yes, it relaxes my body and gives me a bit of a, I don't want to say stone, but a bit of a reprieve, almost like what do they call it, a body high? That's about what I have and guys, I can and will not ship that across the border. I don't need to go to jail, and with my luck I will go to jail. CBD though, it either works or it doesn't. So my dad is 78 and he's of the old school where even recreational smoking, well, you're a druggie. That was their time. That's what he grew up with. So to get him, he couldn't get up off of his chair. He hurt so bad. I'm like, Dad, why don't you try CBD? I'm not gonna be no freaking druggy, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Dad, there's no drugs in it. What do you mean? Come from a marijuana plant. I saw it in your backyard. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, there's no THC, Dad. Actually, there is. There's always THC unless you have a pure hemp plant. Then you don't have any THC. But good CBD should be less than 1% THC. At least that's what I have mine down to. So now both Mom and Dad are on it. Dad's up at the military base. They have he's a vice president of their woodworking shop. He's up there. He's building stuff and 78 years old. He's going again. Now, he had some complications with the hokey pokey. But the jab. It's known that Moderna is really bad. Pfizer, the jab does lead to heart issues. But Pfizer's actually come out with a neutralizing shot. Whatever it is, it takes the bad stuff out, and it's apparently supposed to work. Hey, Danny. So, anyways, THC, strongly recommended, but please, a lot of people mix it with alcohol. CBD, you should be able to take it and go to work. Should be no issues. Like, I've got less than 1% THC in my CBD, and I make it all here at home. I bought what it is looks like one of those old soup makers. But it's got a whole bunch of different things. I can make butters and whatever else with my machine. But I use it for oil. And I don't sell it, give it away. I make it for Mom and Dad, and I make it for my sleeping. And I tell you what, God sent, and I will send anybody my recipe. If you can get yourself some CBD buds, you can make it for pennies on the milliliter. So the government issued stuff. They wanted me to pay $5,000. I made it myself. I'm going on year 3 now. So I grew 5 plants. 3 CBD, 2 THC, because I only needed THC for my sleep. And the seeds cost me $125 delivered. And then whatever my bottle of coconut oil and my secret ingredients. I'm telling you, it is a miracle drug. It's natural. And if you make it properly, you have no issues. Now, for the people that want to get snowed with oil, you just got to bring down the amount of oil you use to the amount of bud you put in. Whenever I make a batch, I'm making about 27 grams of bud. So I make pretty big batches. I've got enough. Mom and Dad have enough at the house now to last them probably till February of next year, because I just made 3 liters for them. 2 liters. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, Danny's on fire. She's doing good. And it's a secret. It's not Danny. It's her daughter. If you haven't seen Danny's Mega Live, you got to go watch it. We know who the boss of that house is. Just saying. Hey, take it for what it's worth, Danny. Child labor. Little Red Farm we got? Where? Oh, there's a triple threat. What's going on, guys? I just want to scroll back, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Triple Threat Firearms, howdy. Joe, how are you, my friend? Hopefully you're on the mend. I did see that the surgery was successful. Still praying for you, brother. Still praying for you. And guys, Saturday night, we're changing Saturday Night Fellowship to include, we're going to go an hour later because I obviously want Tony and Joni in the house, and they're an hour ahead of what I am. So you central people in the U.S., you're an hour behind. So there's 2 hour time difference from Tony and Joni to you guys. And I'm sitting in the middle. Lots of pain. Oh, man, I should send you some good stuff. That would look after it. I can't even imagine, Joe. It's totally, so there's no Sunday fun day. So what we got to do, I did miss your last comment there, Lukey. I think you're following me, Lukey. I was over on, we were just over on TikTok before I came live, and I went to fire up this computer, and it says, oh, we just updated. I'm like, oh, no. Click. It was only 2 minutes late. But anyways, so no Sunday fun day, which means Kareen and Marvin, Davis Family Homestead, they go live Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. If you want to rip your gut with laughter, it's always shenanigans. And, well, whenever you get Sir Paul in the same room as Mr. Willie and Kareen, it's bound to go downhill from there. You know, of course, I'm the good one. I sit over on the side and do nothing. I would never stir the pot. It's not who I am. I got a blender for that. Did I see Aoki Homestead in the house? I believe so. So, shameless plug again. Saturday night, guys, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. 9 o'clock Atlantic. Dear God. Who knew being in social media, you'd also have to know the whole world and time zones. Haha, give me that grade 3 test now. I got it. Oh, hey, Nora. What's going on, girl? You out Ubering? What's today for lunch? What'd you have for today for lunch? Those wings look pretty good. Free. There is a paid side of it, which Kevin does. I would have to look. I can't look while I'm live, Nora, but shoot me an email. I think there's one at $10 a month, $10, $15 a month, and then they knock like 20% off if you buy it for a year, I think. But the one I use, I'm sure is free, because I don't remember. I've got so many bills just coming out that I really gotta, for the next little bit, I think I'm going to have to do a whole lot of canceling of my extracurricular purchases. Melon, I've already paid for it for a year, so that's fine. Hey, Heather, how are you? Yeah, I've got a lot going on, and I'm just keeping it to myself. Other people need more help than what I do. I got a roof over my head. So yeah. But it's getting, it's getting to the point where a lot of folks are having a rough summer. And hopefully it gets better. I'm in a fight because, well, the government decided that I'm no longer disabled, but my medical team kind of has something different to say. So I don't know how somebody that works in a cubicle can dictate that I'm ready to go back to work, where that will never happen again. Even to go live, I stayed in bed till 11 o'clock. And the only thing I have to do today is meet Debbie at the car place and to do this live. And then I will go back and lay down. I've had a tough couple weeks with spasms, and this stuff is the only thing that's saving my behind. Hey, Nick, what's going on, buddy? Hopefully everything's well in Arizona. That's where I got to move to. They say that anybody that has conditions like me, you got to move to Arizona. Oh, there! Look at Arizona's in the house. Good day, Chris. Hopefully you're laced up for 187. You're around. I appreciate you. And all 23 others. So those people that are used to me going live 8:30 Saturday night, nope. It is going to be 8 o'clock Saturday. And I'm telling you, I am not going to release who the special guest is. They have been confirmed, and they will be in attendance. And I guarantee you, tears will be shed. I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. We have such an amazing community. And as soon as you put the call out, it's like within 5 minutes. Yep, no problem. Wow, awesome. So, yeah, mind spasms, Kelly. Pretty bad ones. So, they're trying to hold off my back as long as we can. For one simple reason. They can do one more after the one they're going to do. That's if everything goes perfect. If it doesn't, I'm in a wheelchair right away. So it's one of those ones where he just wants to wait it out. Hopefully I can have it done by next summer. But we'll see. Right now I'm focused on staying healthy, doing more exercises and whatever else, and staying healthy to celebrate my 50th birthday on Bourbon Street, baby. Oh my God, I can't wait. That's one of my biggest things is I've always, and yes, it's cliche, but I want to see New Orleans before it sinks. You can't be that far underneath water and not one day go underwater. So that's since I was a small kid. And what I might see if I can adjust the time. If we go the week before, I can see a Saints game. They're at home that weekend. I don't know how much more money it's going to cost me to back it off a week. And to actually be able to see a Saints game while we're down there. Oh. Yeah. Oh, Jesse, that's going to be so amazing to finally meet in person. Yeah. That's going to be awesome. And, you know, if Belinda and Chuck, you know, zip across the border, because I don't think they're that far from New Orleans, that would be absolutely, that'd be pretty cool. But I have RA along with arthritis, gravels, spinal stenosis. Yeah. Well, my bones are crumbling is my issue. Hey, Trouble.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
All right. I'm just turning you up here a little bit.
I'm taking this whole Procrastination Thursday thing to heart.
That a girl? That's why I started it.
I was like, today's a good day to pop up because I'm just not on top of things this morning. Hey, it rained for the first time in like weeks, and I didn't have to go outside and water and do all that. So I just had to feed animals, and then I was like good to go. And I was like, well, this seems like a good day to just,
Well, I was talking to Matt there, and he was saying that they were supposed to get some rain yesterday, and they never. Well, if you saw the video that they did, him and Jesse, yesterday, it was blue sky. So I guess they didn't get their rain that they were hoping for, but.
well, we haven't had rain in like, we went over a month, and here in Alabama, that's just unfounded. I mean, when we do in-ground planting and stuff, we normally don't have to water it, because it rains here pretty seldomly, like pretty often, and
Okay.
so lately it has been raining so seldomly that we're having to take the sprinklers to the in-ground garden, to be able to keep it alive. Because not only has it not rained, but it's been like over 90 degrees and at like 70% humidity. So it's just been scorching. Like everything is just smoldering. Like,
Okay.
and it's not just us. It's a lot of people. I've got friends on here from Mississippi, and a lot of people from the South. They're having trouble with their corn and tomatoes, and
Well,
things.
there, and Jesse just put, we are getting rain today. So thank God, because I know I think Jesse said that they were 6 weeks without any type, like 6 to 8 weeks without any type of rain.
Right. And in the South, that's like a drought, because even if it's just for a little bit of rain in a day, I mean, that's, usually it's pretty common for it to rain sporadically, and to go, that long without rain, it's like, what's going on,
Yeah. So, yeah, I remember whenever we were in Florida, we based our suppers off of thunderstorms. The thunderstorms came in between 4:30 and 5:30. So you always made your reservations at Disney World for 4:30, and by the time you were done eating, the sun was back out and you were good to go.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's exactly how it is. It might not rain but for an hour or two, but at least there's rain.
Yeah.
In these hot days, it usually makes it tolerable because, a rain will blow in and it'll cool off for a couple of days, and then it'll get back hot again. But it hasn't been like that. It's just been like scorching.
So we finally just had a cool down yesterday. It was yesterday's high here was like 65 or 70. And the week before was anywhere from 103 to about 99. Now that's including the humidex and whatever else. So it was like mid to late 80s, and then the humidex on top of it. But
that's how ours was. It's over 90. It'll be over 95 degrees, but the heat index is like 108 because when you measure in the humidity with it, it makes it feel much hotter.
Yeah. So yeah, it's it's crazy how. Hey, Steven.
Like the only way I could explain it is like sitting in a sauna constantly. Like when you're outside, it's like breathing in that moist air constantly, like that hot, moist air. That's what it feels like. It's like you're drowning, except for you're not underwater.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, exactly. Hey, speak of the devil, look who comes in. Afternoon, Mr. Chuck.
Oh, Chuck's not the devil.
I still want to know what's growing underneath his nose. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah, he said his corn looked terrible, and his corn is like literally 6 times the size mine is. And I was like, oh yeah, it's terrible. It looks terrible. I'm thinking, if
our
you think
farmers
bad, you should see mine.
Our farmers, like across the way, he's planted soybeans, and they might be 3 inches high.
Yeah, well,
and we're getting lots of heat. We're getting, but it's just not growing. And the corn's not even a foot high yet.
That's how mine is maybe a foot high,
Yeah.
And Chuck's over there with his corn as tall as he is talking about my corn's really struggling. I'm like, shut up.
Uh-huh. And up here, they use anywhere from the 90 to the 105-day varieties. And it's just like, the 105, if they can do it and get it dried off in the field, then they make good money. Because, that extra 15 days of growing, but you're pushing it into early October. We've had snow in early October. Now, we haven't had snow in early October in a long time, but it's still possible. So,
yeah, we usually don't have we never have snow that sticks. So,
yeah, well,
yeah, and when we do have snow, it's it'll be late January or February before it snows, and it's like, where's this? And at Christmas, it's still 70 something degrees here. It's like it's hard to get in the Christmas spirit when you're still having to wear shorts.
oh, trust me, I can get in the Christmas season wearing freaking shorts because I'm wearing shorts, freezing my butt off up here. So Mr. Chuck says, my corn got blown over twice by the wind, so I'm thankful any survived at all.
Yeah.
And that's one thing we have had a lot of this spring is wind. Like, thank goodness all my stuff is being, I have it all caged. So that's one thing I haven't done yet this year is a garden video. I got to get on that.
I don't think I've ever seen your garden.
I've got this year. Well, I was proving that, just because you're disabled and you have limited room, you can still grow in multiple things. And I'm growing out of 5-gallon pails, kiddie pools, raised, elevated gardens. And over at the Sugar Shack, we got one. Well, actually, there's 2 or 3 IBC totes that we've cut in half. We had to get rid of it because there was holes in it. Well, I'm not holding sap or maple syrup, so I want holes in it. So I'm actually growing out of IBC totes as well. So I'm just trying to show people that, you may be limited in space or you may not have a whole lot of money to put an in-ground, like myself. There's no way I could do an in-ground garden. It's just the rods would not let me bend that way. And yeah, like just bending over like that, my God, my back could be out for weeks.
Yeah.
But
I was just in the garden not long ago pulling weeds by hand because what happened was when we planted our seeds, a big rain came and then a lot of the stuff, let's say it's not in a little perfect row. So the stuff might be dispersed all over, and I'm in there trying to get up close to it and see what looks like it might be food separated from the grass. And otherwise you would just take a hoe and go down the row in between the rows and just hoe up the grass and then pick out the stuff that's closer to the food part so you don't mess it up. But
Jesse, that's a video. Jesse wants to do snow angels in the wet mud. I want to see him and Miss Lisa.
Most definitely.
Doing snow angels in the wet mud.
That'll be a sight. I can't see the chat from here.
Yeah, if you go look right underneath where we are, it should say comment. Hit it. There should be private and then comment.
I have mute, stop video, remove cam, and share, and leave. That's all I have.
There's nothing up to that side of us?
Negative.
Oh, they must have up. I've only ever been on this side of Melon.
I can always go to YouTube and mute it and then just look at the chat from there.
Yeah, just make sure you're muted. That's all.
Right.
I will. Yeah, see, I can hear you just went to YouTube. But now I'm muted. So there you go. I'm sorry, Miss Lisa. Lisa says, no, not me. Jesse and Sam are going to go play in the mud. Oh, that's even worse sight. We don't need a video seeing Sam and Jesse playing in the mud like two little kids. Actually, that would be funny as hell, but...
Why not? So Steven said, look at me passing 300 like it's nothing. Yeah, I put up a dancing video just for him.
That's funny.
And all the people who call me Dancing Danny.
That's hilarious. Didn't you pass like 200 on his channel too?
Yes, 100. I hit 100 on his live, and 200 and 300. So on the 100, I was actually watching his live when I hit record, and I was cooking in the kitchen, and I just started being goofy and dancing, and so now it's a thing. Everybody's calling me Dancing Danny, and they pitched a fit when I hit 200 and didn't make a dancing video. So this time, I obliged and made a dancing video.
Well, wasn't
it makes me look. It's there.
Wasn't it your lovely daughter that wanted to make that dancing video with you too? Didn't she say that on your live? I'm sure she did.
I'll remake it then. No, I didn't. She's not really. She's not about making herself look goofy on the World Wide Web. I really don't care.
Well, and that's why they get mad at us. Oh my
She's
God.
Like, Mom.
Yeah. Sorry, honey. We have nothing to prove to anyone anymore.
Yeah. Once I became a stay-at-home mom and knew for sure that the 9 to 5 wasn't happening for me, I'm like, who cares?
Yeah. That's it. So how far are you away from New Orleans? You far away?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't even think I've ever been to New Orleans. But I can Google it right quick and tell you how far I am.
Well, if you're not that far, it'd be cool to see you and the hubby too.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to, or Jesse had brought up the thing about, trying to get Chuck and trying to get you, and I'm like, yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. Go out for dinner. And
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But it would be better to meet in Mississippi. But yeah,
I'm kind of stuck in New Orleans. So
5 hours and 12 minutes.
Oh yeah, you're too far.
Is the quickest way.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like at the top, okay, not all the way at the top, but I'm above central Alabama to the west. So I'm northwest Alabama.
Oh, okay. I always thought you were southwestern. So that would explain why, yeah, you're 12 hours. That's no good.
5 hours, 12 minutes.
Oh, 5 hours, 12 minutes. I thought you said 12 hours.
No.
Oh, well. It's only a 5-hour drive.
Right.
That's a picnic. Jesse and them are, I think he said 5.5 hours. Now, that's if you do the speed limit.
Right. Looks like it's mainly interstate. Let's see. What part of Texas is Jesse in? Let's see.
He's west of Houston. Yeah, I think he's like 15 minutes from Houston.
When I put distance from where I am to where he is, it brings up flight plans. Like, you're not going to drive there, are you?
You should only be like 10 hours, 10 and a half, maybe 11 hours from Jesse at the very most. If you're 5.5 to New Orleans, and I know Jesse's 5.5, you're like 11 and a half.
It says 9
You're not.
hours.
It's not showing you here, Jesse. Oh, sorry, brother.
9 hours and 43 minutes from here to Houston. Hey.
Okay. He's having a nap because it took me so long.
Mute, Jesse.
I wasn't going to let him. I was going to let him go on this time.
Thanks for beaming me up, Scotty.
So,
Hey, so Danny,
yeah.
so hello, Danny. But up on the right-hand corner, you'll see a little bubble. If you click on the little bubble chat, you can see the chat. Up at the top right corner, underneath the 4 little dots, you'll see a bubble.
Aha! Oh, my screen was zoomed in. Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Jesse.
Touch screen, so it like zooms in. I'm so dumb.
I was waiting for you to come up. I knew there was a way. I just.
I got an exclusive yesterday.
Hey.
Outdoors with.
Oh, that's it. That's it. May he spill that maple syrup all over his table.
I've got an exclusive sticker.
Hey, it's because I know a guy, and I really do know. A David knows a Goliath. Trust me.
But David ain't no David.
No.
David's just a small Goliath.
I'm telling you.
Hey, Janet.
That Big Matt was surely Big Matt. I mean, he was like redwood compared to this old pine. Yes, huge.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, that was. He didn't even. Well, I finally saw it this morning. He didn't copy me in it.
He just posted it as a video.
He just posted. So what you should have did, Matt, I don't know if you can go back and edit it now, but if you put in your title, mail call, go at Rambling with the Brooms, at Lazy Days Ahead. So then that way it would come into our notifications. So if you're ever copying a channel, make sure you do that, because it also will give you exposure. So if somebody was to search Rambling with the Brooms today, your mail call would come up under my stuff as well. So it just gives you more views. There is some creators that get angry if you do it. I would prefer you do it because it helps you out as well as everybody. But yes, some creators get a little nasty if you use their name. Hey, Cora. So, were you able to figure out the special guest yet?
No, no. And I'd rather it be a surprise. I don't want you to tell me.
Oh, you're not gonna know.
I'd rather be a surprise. Well, then I'm not gonna guess. Rock Hudson, no. Farrah Fawcett.
Absolutely.
Nice.
50 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen.
Milli Vanilli, I don't know.
Isn't that Milli Vanilla? Milli Vanilla?
Yeah, Milli Vanilla. Yeah.
Hey, Miss Lisa.
It's going to be Amanda for Bare Bones, the bouncing homesteader.
Oh, listen.
Hello, everybody.
If she has any more kids, she's out of hips.
Are y'all doing okay today?
Bouncer and swayer.
Yeah. You got to get swaying going too.
When you bounce, you got to bounce and sway.
Yeah.
She's the bouncing swaying.
Hey, Lisa.
But I love her to death. She's a good girl.
Yeah. We're not talking.
And you know what? She's one to reckon with in that garden. She knows she's got a lot of stuff in that garden.
I know. She's got a small area, but she's got it packed perfectly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like this Melon app, how it highlights the box of who's talking. I like that.
Yeah.
Technically, StreamYard does too, but it just like gives it a blurb every now and again.
Right.
Oh.
You can't see the chat with StreamYard like you can in Batissimo.
No. I honestly like Melon for what I do. It took me about a month to warm up to it. Oh, and Joe, before you leave,
Hey, Tony.
thank you for my garlic chives. And these things look pretty. Morning glories. If I'm not mistaken, they're Debbie's favorite, so I'm probably going to have to like get planters and plant them next year. Thanks, buddy. There comes trouble.
Buddy.
Hey, Tony, Joni.
Double trouble.
I know.
Jesse and Tony.
Scott, turn up Jesse. What?
Turn me up.
Turn up Jesse and Danny a little more. They're both on full, so they have to turn. Oh, Jesus, hang on. Let me turn down my volume.
No, I just turned it up just a little bit.
There you go. You're fine.
Can you hear
And
me
Danny,
okay?
got it. Come, speak from the core, Danny.
Okay. Is that better?
Okay, a little bit more. La 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 la.
Hello, Scott. How you doing? I mean, how do you want me?
La 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 la. Come on.
Yeah.
You
Broke Cowgirl, how are you? Thanks for coming out.
We've lost it.
And, we've lost it long ago. We're just, proving it there now.
Yeah.
So, hang on. I see somebody else's head here. Just stand by.
Oh, the anticipation is killing me. Hey.
Heather.
There's Heather. How are you?
Strawberry Queen.
How's it going?
All right. Except I'm
There
a
we go.
little disappointed about what happened to my dill today.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Okay.
Well, the landscapers are there weed whacking.
No.
Oh, no.
But
Don't
to
say
be fair, it was dill that came back that was kind of not in a spot.
Oh, volunteer.
Oh.
Yeah, but my volunteer dill did well, and the dill that I did from seed didn't do very well. So since my mint didn't come back, I thought this year I just put some new dill seeds in, but hoping that I have dill by the time that our pickling cucumbers are ready for pickles.
I'm actually going to have pickling cucumbers probably within 2 weeks. I should start to be able to pickle.
Well, we have flowers.
Okay. Yep.
But hopefully that dill that I seeds that I just put in some dirt will grow enough.
Yeah. That's right, Tony. When weed whackers go wacky. Absolutely.
Well, they left my little pollinator habitat alone. They got rid of a few cosmos, but they kind of come up like weeds, so I'm not really all that disappointed.
If that would have happened to me, that would have been a big deal.
But like,
you would have got whooped.
see, the thing is that I wasn't here when they did it because I had an eye appointment this morning.
Oh no.
And I didn't realize they were coming until right before I was picking up to go to my eye appointment. So, like, if I didn't have had my eye appointment, then, like, I would have been here and said, can you please leave my bill? I know it's a little out of place, but...
Exactly. Hey, Darren, how are you, buddy?
Well, I have plenty of dill and plenty of mint. If you need some, I guess I could mail it to you.
Well,
I don't know if it'll live that long, like in the mail.
no, because you need fresh dill for pickles. Although I make refrigerator pickles, I don't can pickles right now.
Even if I did 2-day shipping, you don't think?
If you were to put it in a wet like napkin, put the end in a wet napkin, put it in a airtight bag, they should be okay.
But I don't even have my pickling cucumbers yet.
Tony is something else. You see, he says Danny meant to say Dill. Well, I meant to say that I have both of them because
You got to get up pretty early in the morning to get it by Tony. Sorry.
Yeah, he's quick.
Yeah. And hi, Heather Hopper. How are you, neighbor?
But Danny, you could also do it, put it in a wet napkin, and then put it in one of them vacuum sealer bags and just vacuum pack it just a little bit, not all the way where you vacuum out everything.
Just the
Vacuum
word
towards-
vacuum sealer gets my blood pressure up right now. I just can't even.
Yeah, well,
Remember
did you ever
smooth
get that
side
figured
up?
out?
I haven't
Danny?
broke it out again. I'm still
Smooth side up.
recovering.
Okay, if yours is like mine, there's a little, well, here, hang on.
Yeah, just
I
like
had to get up. See?
yeah.
Keeps his vacuum sealer in the china cabinet.
I guess so.
And they are pretty expensive.
Must be. Same with
That's
the
part
fine.
of why I
Same with
was
the fine
so
china.
angry. I mean, this is no cheap vacuum sealer. It was like $140 something bucks. You know what I'm saying?
It was this one. It was expensive,
I mean,
but
I'm
there's a little thing here on the inside. If you don't line it up just right, so right on the bottom, there's this little indent right here.
right.
Make sure the bag opening is there because that's where it sucks all the air out of. So even if your opening of your bag is right here, it won't seal properly. You've got to make sure the end of your bag sits in this trough right here.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me go get my.
Is there a little tray in there if you're sealing something wet, the tray fills up?
Well, yeah, kind of, yeah. That's the trough, Lisa, right there.
Yeah, that's like
Oh
trough
yeah,
right there.
mine is a removable one, but
Yeah, no, mine. Well, I don't know. I just use. No,
if that fills up, it won't seal either. But it should alert you that
Liquid you're talking about?
the tray
Yeah.
in the bottom. If you're sealing something that's wet, the tray will fill up.
This tray?
There should be like a little trough.
there you go. Yeah, yours is more like Lisa's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine's
And so that's where I'm putting the end of the bag. Am
Yeah,
I
and
doing
you're-
that wrong?
And you're putting the smooth end up, correct?
Yeah.
But if that
That's how-
tray
The
fills
smooth
up
side.
while you're
So like if I'm putting it in this way, I'm gonna put the end of it in the little tray, correct?
Correct.
Yeah,
Okay. That's
With
what
the
I was
smooth
doing.
with the smooth side up.
yeah, smooth side up. It sometimes it'll seal both, but you'll get more success if you use the smooth side up.
And I was like taking a rag and trying to dry off like the top part here and the bottom part, and I was trying to keep it dry. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. Is that because I did blanch the zucchini before, and I tried to strain it and damp it dry before I put it in the bags, but there was a lot of zucchini. Like I had like 8 bags of zucchini that I was doing. So
Unless you're filling that trough up with water, it should still seal.
Yeah, we agree, Tony. Vacuum sealers do suck. But
Yes.
mine didn't.
Yeah, that's right. Danny's doesn't.
Yeah, yours
I
doesn't
mean, I
suck.
was livid. I mean, you have to imagine, how I felt with paying that much money for something to suck out the air out of a bag and seal it. And then when you end up being done putting up your stuff that goes in the freezer, it looking like it was in a Ziploc bag. I'm like, I could have just put it in a Ziploc bag. I mean, I was just very disturbed about the whole
Don't
situation.
Danny, just don't do what Tony says. He used Tony's vacuum cleaner as a sealer, but the food just disappeared.
I mean, I wouldn't be admitting that on the World Wide Web.
No, he
Yeah.
jokes like Jesse does.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Lori, this is only a pre-party to Saturday night's party. So if everybody, I'm going to put out my thumbnail. If you have a community page, can you please please share it out to as many folks as you can. Even if you can't attend, please share it out. Saturday night is going to be all about Tony and Joni and how far we can try to get them a little bit farther. They had a tremendous week this week on Tuesday night, and I want to see that keep going.
Yeah, we want to get them way past the goal, because they're going to need a lot of help.
I'm looking forward to watching the community page. I'm only 200 away. Well, yeah, like I said,
the way you're growing, you'll have it by the weekend.
I don't have a community tab yet.
all I have to do is keep putting Emma up there, I guess.
I'm
Apparently.
at 157.
Oh, that's good, Heather.
No, sorry, 156.
Either way, you know what? Grow slow, like I like to say, like I did. Grow slow. You get to know every single one of your family members,
Right.
and where they're from, what they do. It makes it more personable. There's some that jump just, they're monetized within a couple months. Like Bobby and Sherry were so blessed. They got monetized in 3 months. But Sherry was on here 16 hours a day, going from live to live to live to live. So everybody got to know them so quick. But
Tony says community pages are dilly. Or a dilly.
The what, sir?
I'll be missing lives next week, though, because I'll be in Chicago next week.
Chicago.
Wow, Chicago.
Yes.
What are you doing in Chicago?
Well, because I also do Pampered Chef, which our channel's supposed to be partly Pampered Chef, but since I haven't really figured out how to film myself cooking yet, it's kind of mostly gardening. We have a conference in Chicago next week.
Awesome. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yes.
And Heather, I haven't seen you do a video on your table. I've seen your garden, but I haven't seen the table. So where's the garden table? Something's missing now. Come on now.
If anybody wants to send me your address, I'll send a postcard from Chicago.
Okay.
I can do that, but I don't have everybody's address. I only have the few people who have sent me something.
Tony, those are busy chefs.
Who wants a chef in Pampers? He says.
Hold on one second.
It just keeps going.
But it'll be my first time in Chicago.
Hey, brother.
I know, that's Brother Ian. Jesse's trying to show him, and you dive in here, and
I was talking to my son. He needs some help for his truck.
Well, I said,
Sorry.
hey, brother.
oh, okay, well that's even better. You put the dynamite in here, and then detonate.
I was telling him to open up my cabinet and put all the money in there for me.
yeah. Sorry, my kids are the same age. I know money only goes one way.
Yeah. They call me. I'm the dad at ATM.
Yeah. But, yeah, even if you don't have a community page, you can still do it. Do a short. Do a short and put at Creekside Maples and my channel name in the description. It'll show you where to put and the channel name. That way folks can come over. We've got a special guest coming. Even Jesse doesn't know about it.
You won't let me know.
And I'm not letting them know. It's going to be a wonderful evening. And if we can get them just even a little bit closer, I want them a lot closer, but even, $5 is $5 closer than what they were before we started. And even for folks saying prayers. Oh no live stream. I thought you'd be partying that up on the 4th of July there, Lori. Absolutely, Tony. I'm the same way. When confronted with hard situations, I turn to humor. Uh-huh.
Hey, and Darren, don't forget to fix that loose nut behind the wheel. I'm joking.
Ouch!
I'm joking, Thor.
Oh, I do see somebody else here.
Well, I won't be partying on the 4th of July. I will be packing for Chicago. That is if my suitcase arrives from UPS.
Hey.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hi.
Oh, look at that. I've got royalty in my chat now.
Yep.
Yeah. All that I need now is Grandpa, and I have all of yous in here.
I don't see my picture up there. There I am.
I'm poking you in the head. Don't you feel it?
No, I don't.
I'm up here with the upper echelon.
Yeah, the royalty's up here. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Fine.
But
I was beginning to wonder when you were going to bring me up.
You have to earn
Because-
getting on
Did
dungeon.
after the first person, I only see a wee bit of a line. So, yeah, after Heather came up, I can't see anything. So that's why I keep going over trying to scroll up.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, that's
Hello,
it, Tony.
everybody.
Hollywood Scares, buddy.
How's anime?
Rebecca,
Well,
do you want me
the
to
thing I wanted to ask is, did you get my
email?
email, Scott?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Can I show them?
Did you? You sure can. I have it here too.
Okay, well, if you want to show them, then hang on. Let me... Ah! You pressed the wrong button.
You pressed the wrong button.
Rebecca, you were supposed to get the blanket, not press buttons. Let's see. If she can figure her way out, I'd rather her show the... I've only got a picture, but... Now, that's the blanket that Rebecca made for my 1,000th giveaway.
Wow.
Yeah. It is, I told her I want to put my name in on it. She even put how big it is. Hang on.
It almost looks like an Indian blanket or something, you know.
So it's 40 inches by 54 inches. So it's quite large too.
Yeah. One of them lap blankets.
That's it. Like, actually one of my grandmothers had one relatively with the same colors on the back of her couch. So that's it's quite neat that these are because I just left her with the whole thing. You just do whatever you want to do. And yeah. Oh, there she is. Well, she's trying to get back up here. There she is.
I didn't touch anything.
Well, you did something.
I didn't touch anything on my phone at all.
There you go.
There you go. Now you can show them.
Front and center.
Now you're the big kahuna. You're the chief bottle washer.
Okay.
Hey, Spring Meadow Farm.
Oh man, that's nice.
This is, I did a cream. In that picture, one of these looks like it's a yellow, but it's really not a yellow. It's a more of a cream color.
Oh my God! Yeah,
And then there's
two
a
of them.
couple of greens on here.
Yeah.
Then I crocheted the whole edge of it.
Oh,
just to
awesome!
make it look really nice. It's kind of this this color here I ran out of, so I had to put something that looked good there. And this
Okay.
color I ran out of, and I just put kind of a gray blue there. Just kind of did this to this blanket. When I was making this, I had it on my legs, and oh my gosh, it was warm.
That is.
It would
that
be.
I just wonder who's gonna end up getting this thing.
Me. I can rig it. I can rig it.
What do you got to do to get one of those?
Huh?
Is that Scott's?
That's
That's
for
not
his giveaway.
That's for my 1,000th giveaway. Rebecca's donated that.
So that's how you can win it.
I can see where it's kind of a big deal.
And I do have more yarn that's over there. Oh, that way. Over there. That if someone wants to pay me for my time, I will make them a blanket. And
So
they get to pick
Rebecca-
the colors.
So Rebecca, do you have some kind of inside track with a yarn company or something?
Yeah.
You make a lot of hats.
It's just when Walmarts and other places mark it down half.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
You're finding them at
And I go and buy it.
Oh, okay. Now, is there a certain type that you buy, or is there a certain type you don't buy? I don't know the difference. I don't know what yarn is. Is there some kinds you won't use?
It's more about feel. When I've got some acrylic yarn that isn't very soft, that I'm probably going to make lap blankets out of those, and there might be something soft on it also. But there's a lot of the acrylic yarns that I have that I end up putting it with the soft yarn when I'm making the hats just to get it gone. I have a lot of skein 4 yarn
Right.
that
Okay.
is white and off-white that I end up putting it in with a color.
Yeah, and I was wondering
it's like-
if you make it
It's
like
like
with
Steve. This is Steve's hat on Misfit
right.
that I'm
Take
making
care,
his
Tony.
hat right now.
And is there like for example, is there like a certain type of yarn that you wouldn't use because it shrinks? Like let's say cotton, because it shrinks.
I do not do cotton at all. I
Okay.
do not do cotton at all.
So mostly polyester then, huh?
Yes, mostly polyester, but softer polyesters.
How many skeins?
Barnett, Karen, with a C, with a C,
Lisa-
a C-A-R. Karen.
Lisa would like to know how many skeins does it take to make a hat, like the regular toboggan or
Uh,
what do you call them in
It
Canada?
doesn't, because I'm doing this kind. I'm not really sure how many skeins it takes. Because with the ladies, I do 27 rows. And with the men, I do 30 because, of course, men have bigger heads than us ladies.
Uh-huh.
Or most men do.
Yeah.
And things like that. I just had my dog get up. He's letting me know he's got to go. I'm going to get off here because I need to walk my dogs.
All right. We'll
I just
talk to you
wanted
later.
everybody to see that beautiful blanket.
Yeah. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Yes.
It is really beautiful.
You're welcome. Thank you guys so much.
Take care.
In fact, Scott, I started it that Tuesday that you went live,
Yep.
and it was finished, I think, Sunday.
You're a machine.
Or when
Wow.
I sent you the picture, it was done. That day, I finished it.
Oh wow. You're just
Yeah, I think-
you're a knitting machine.
And you know what's funny, Scott? She can do them that quick, and she's also in every live just about during the day, and she's knitting.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a
She's into lives till about 11 o'clock at night.
Exactly.
I need to be
Oh,
doing
no,
morning
one
ones.
morning it was 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yep.
But this is.
I'm too old for that.
I'm getting that way too. But this is no. I hope Shane don't see this.
He won't.
But
He
he's
don't ever,
getting
he don't ever
through.
come over here.
Yeah.
He's getting his wife's getting a hat also.
Cool.
And they call those toupes? What do they call those in
Yeah,
Canada?
the toques.
Tukes.
Well, I call them stocking caps, which
Not
is even older terminology. Is a stocking cap.
Yeah, but a stocking cap up here, what we call stocking cap, would be much more narrow than what yours are.
Oh,
It pretty much looks like a stocking that you're pulling over your head.
In Alabama, they would call that a sweatband.
That's it. Hey, Remy. Rocky Mountain Life. Yeah. Howdy, howdy.
Bandana. Sweat rag.
The sweat rag, yeah.
Sweat rag. Oh, my.
That just sounds better than a snot rag.
That's what your sleeves are for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, where'd that
Your hair gets the brunt of it. All right.
I'm trying to find my hook.
You're a who? What?
My hook.
Oh, that could be an issue. You're hookless.
Yes, I'm like, what the heck happened to my hook?
I don't know.
That is weird.
Hey, Tony, if you're still here and you want to break, brother, you can jump up. Rebecca's jumping out.
I'm probably about to
jumping
jump out
out
too.
I'll talk to you guys later, and
all right, Rebecca.
Give me a heads up when you're gonna, send me an email, guys.
I'm gonna announce probably Saturday night when we're gonna do it.
Okay. I sure wish that I'm going to be able to ship this to Canada. That's going to be expensive to send these to Sharon.
Yeah, it's probably going to be double or triple what it was to ship mine.
Wow.
So I already told you, Rebecca, that if it is somebody in Canada, I will help you get it here.
Good. Thank you so much.
You're blessing me. I will make it happen.
Okay.
That'll
be good.
Have you got PayPal?
I do not.
How about Zelle?
Yeah, I guess I'd have to send my cell phone number, which you do have.
Well, if you're going to do Zelle, then I can do it through Jesse and Lisa, and I'll just send them money, and then they can send you a Zelle, and that works out for everybody.
Yeah. My brother and I are going to help out Creekside Maples.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do one square. My brother and I are.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
We figured we could split it in half and do 50-50 because I want to help them.
Yeah.
You know what, though? What you're not forgetting is you're thinking 50-50. You're actually giving more with the exchange rate. You're going to do a square and a bit for them, so you're doing even more, Rebecca, than you think you're doing.
So it comes out to like 120. Oh, wow. So when you give $100, it's 100, like 120 or 21.
That's right. So you're actually blessing them more than you think you are.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because
I don't know the exchange rate.
Yeah, the dollar's
so 25 cents now. 20 cents, 25 cents.
Right.
Wow.
I'm going to go flip some more money into the U.S. right now because the U.S. is coming down a little bit and we're going up. So before it turns around, hey, Lukey, before it turns around and starts going the other way again, I want to flip a couple dollars. Yeah, it's at $1.26 today. Darren just looked.
Okay. So Scott, you want to answer Remy's question? Oh. You know the area more than I do. I can.
So they're going, Remy. They're going in between Fredericton and Woodstock. I forget the name of the little town. They're actually closer to Woodstock than what they are. It's a farm community.
I think they said they're like 45 minutes from the border.
Yeah, the border runs like St. Stephen, Woodstock. So to get across the border, they go to Woodstock, which is half an hour, and then shoot up to the border, which would be 15 minutes, and then they're in Maine.
It's right there. It's on the St. John River where the property they're looking at.
Remy said, when is that happening?
Come Saturday night, Remy.
Oh, I know who's it's gonna be.
If it was up to them, they'd do it tomorrow. But there's a few hurdles they got to get over in order to get this work.
Yeah. So you're one of the resources I was going to try to tap in on for your knowledge from that end. I know Colton might be able to help me out with a piece of machinery, or know somebody that can give me a deal, and then we'll try to raise the money so that Tony and Joni don't have to pay for it.
Also, Remy, I posted 2 links there that you need to look at.
Yeah. Yes, Rochelle. Throw a little bit of money into your U.S. account. Well, I'm told to hold off, that they're thinking it's going to hit about 80 or 20 cents. So they're saying it should go up another 4 cents. It just all depends on what Sleepy Joe does wrong in the next little bit.
As long as it's going up, don't wake them up.
Awesome. Awesome. Shoot me a message, and I'll reach out to them. Just let me take a screenshot here.
Yeah, so that would be awesome if there was some some homesteaders that are on YouTube in that area.
Oh,
I think
they're within 15 minutes of.
Yeah, if they know about it, I think they'd be willing to help.
Y'all hungry?
Well, that's it.
Especially on the day that they're going to be doing the heavy lifting. Not to say that your nephew couldn't handle most of it, but I mean, every little bit helps.
Yeah. Oh no! Like even if they can get a tractor.
A tractor, yeah.
And that's all we.
Huh?
The link's not working, Jess.
The second link's not working.
Oh, because Premiere is touching HTTP.
Okay, yeah, don't, yeah. All right, I'll fix that right quick and in a hurry.
All right, guys. I'm going to hop off here. Thank y'all for letting me come up.
Anytime, Miss Danny.
I got to feed my youngins.
Danny,
They're old enough. They can feed themselves.
Yeah.
if you send me your address, I will send you a postcard from Chicago.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay.
All my info is on the Find Me on under my banner.
Okay.
Linktree link.
And I'm getting a lot of feedback from you, Miss Heather. Have you got 2 links going, or have you got your phone? And because I'm getting a lot of echoing whenever you talk, so
the Premiere link is not working.
I have
Think so.
a live coming up next Tuesday. I'm gonna have a special guest that just so happens it's her birthday that day that I asked her to come up on live and for me to interview her so other people can get to know her. She's awesome. I don't know how she doesn't have like 1 million subs, because she's just too cool. And she's a lady of many talents. And so I just put that. I actually put a picture of her up there on the thumbnail, but it's an old picture, so I don't know if anybody's going to know who she is. But anywho, so I just put live with special guest and birthday girl.
cool.
Anyway, that's at 11 a.m. next Tuesday. I know that's far away, but.
So you're going to have to tune in Saturday night, because I'm not dropping who my special guest is.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the idea. I was like, I'm just not going to say who it is.
No. Everybody knows it's all about Creekside Maples. They will be here.
Yeah.
But there will be 4 of us on the screen if Jesse wants to be on the screen.
Oh, I'd love to.
So that way there, Jesse and Tony. Rem, they're going to look at why that is not working.
I'm working on it right now.
What time?
Oh, okay.
Do you still have feedback, or is that better?
No, that's better, Heather. Yeah.
I found my lost tab that I had the stream on.
Okay, there you go.
What time is that Saturday night, Scott?
7 o'clock your time.
Okay.
I'll have a thumbnail up here shortly, but
Okay, you can try that link now, Ram. See if that one works.
Have a giveaway at 4 to attend, but then I'll be over at your place.
awesome. That
Thank
works now, Jesse. All right, Danny.
Y'all
Hey,
take
Laura.
it.
Okay, I think it's working now, Scott.
Well, here, I'll give it a shot on my end here.
Yeah, he said yes, thank you. So I think it's working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the premiere talks about the new property that they're looking to try and get. The other link that I sent was their story, the what the situation is and why and all that.
Yeah.
So please feel free to watch and then forward it or share it if you, on your community page. So
Yeah. But oh yeah, we still got another hour.
and then anybody and everybody, if you will, please join them on Tuesday night again for another opportunity to purchase tickets for the raffle that they have. They have actually 4 items. 2 of them, what they started with were a canner, and this is a Presto 23 quart canner. It's a pretty big one, still in the box, brand new. That's being raffled, and then the other item is a meat slicer, one of them big, I guess, stainless ones that go on your on your countertop rather, for cutting meat, vegetables, whatever. That's being raffled, and then they got 2 handmade cutting boards from Oregon. They're 2 different, and it's all the hardwoods that they have over there that they're making, and they're like 17 by 12.
Yeah.
So they're pretty good size.
Remy, you know what? Remy, that means more than donating. Give them one day, of help to raise their new home so that at least they're protected. They can only get on that property if they can get enough money. They're right around the 14,000 left to go to get onto this property.
Yeah, they're like a little over halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's Tony right there. So he's up in Camelton, Tony. So that's why that's why Tony can't come up. They're driving. So yeah, Remy is in Joel, just outside of Camelton, in between Dalhousie and Camelton. So,
Is that a 1 hump or a 2 hump camel? I had to say it.
It's a 1 hump. It's a one hump mountain.
1 hump Camelton. Okay.
But yeah, Remy, that's absolutely, that's amazing. Amazing that
Yeah, and another thing is, people think they have to give money.
No,
They could actually give prayer. They can give assistance, manual labor, whatever. Whenever they get there, they don't need help. They don't need boots on the ground today. They're going to need boots on the ground once the property's purchased and they're on the land. Once they're on the land, he's going to have to start clearing. He's going to have to start, plotting where they're going to put the cabin or the house, whatever it's going to be. And then they got to live, right? So they're going to be living in a tent. They're going to need help, with helping get that put together, and heat. I don't know how close to winter it's going to be up there when all this happens, but they're going to need a lot of boots on the ground once they get the property. Right now, they need lots of prayer and lots of money, but we got to get them on the property first.
Yeah. And you know what? If money's tight, then it's absolutely free to get your knees dirty and say a good word to the man upstairs.
Right. And he'll make it happen.
Or positive thoughts. If that's not what you do, well, positive thoughts are just, they're wonderful folks that
been dealt a bad hand.
I just can't even wrap my mind around it. So
yeah, neither can I.
How somebody in today's world can do this, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
But they will get what's coming to them, and you and I are not ones to judge. The man upstairs will judge whenever it's their time to go to the pearly gates.
Yeah. But also feel like everything happens for a reason, everything happens for a reason, and there's a reason this is happening. We don't know the full picture yet, but we need to do what we need to do to help Tony and Joni.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to see them homeless, right? They're obviously they're not going to have a home built, but homeless meaning they don't have a place to be, and this is going to give them the place to be if we can get this money raised for them.
We already have Tony and Joni, whoever. I hate to leave both of yous out. So, Creekside Maples, we've already put up all the charts at the beginning, actually just before you guys came in. So we've been promoting it today as well. Right. Saturday night is going to be an amazing evening. 9:00 your time. There's a special guest going to be here. I think you're both going to enjoy your evening. And part of my whole mindset is to try to give you even a couple hours that you just shut your mind off and listen.
Right.
So.
And we're hoping that the candy van don't show up.
Oh, the candy man, he'll show up. He always shows up, that sucker.
That's correct, Cora. We are seeing a lot more greed.
Crap. Are you guys available Friday night? I just got a message. My special guest has to back out for Saturday, but they can do Friday night.
Hey, let's do it Friday.
Are you guys okay with that, Tony?
If they're still listening, Tony, just give me.
He just replied like a minute ago. So
yeah, if you're still listening, Tony, one thumbs up for a yes or a thumb down for a no for Friday night.
I know I'm going to be stepping on toes, but I'm sure the toes that I'm stepping on are going to fully understand.
Yeah. So the only one I know that's going on.
The only thing is it's Canada Day here. And we are going to lose a lot of folks. That's my only hesitation on doing it Friday night.
So doesn't Canada have days every day?
Not with fireworks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me see what I can organize here. Man, that.
So they said thumbs up. So that's okay. We'll work it. We'll make it work Friday night.
Okay, we will.
We might
or maybe earlier Saturday evening.
Oh, so just move it up then on Saturday?
Well, I don't know. I just
might want to check with your guests first.
Yeah. She said they said they can do it Friday maybe. Okay, let me figure this out, guys. I'll
And you're going to post something on your community page anyway, so
yeah.
it's either going to be Friday night or Saturday night.
Yeah.
Or Friday or Saturday. So,
yeah. Yeah.
And the only one I know that's that I'm associated with is Friday night is Yogi Hollow. She has her Friday night.
I know.
That's 8:30.
That's
Yeah.
10:30 my time. That's like 11:30. Tony and Joni turn into pumpkins by then.
Yeah.
So
What about if we do it like 5 or 6?
that's what I'm thinking.
So that would be
Because
4
this
o'clock?
this is. Do we really need it? No. But I just wanted to do something a little special for them.
Yeah. So they're saying whatever you decide is perfect for them.
I may have them record something. And then I can always do the share screen. Like I said, it was just dropped on me here 10 seconds ago. So I'll get with you after Jesse and we'll figure this out.
Okay. Oh,
It's the bat phone.
the bat phone goes off every time. Robin's there for me. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's Paul Honeyman. That's who it is. Paul, what are you doing, Paul? Actually, Paul's been under the weather here lately. I don't know if he got the.
I heard he had the hokey pokey.
the jubity. Yeah, I had to get the hokey pokey, but I
He's
hope
got
he's
it
doing
down.
well.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't seen him in a little bit, so hopefully he's
Yeah.
feeling much better. Hey, buddy. How was your week? Good.
Hello, Chris. How you doing? Chris from Tennessee Bush Crafter. Hope everything's well there in Tennessee. I know we're getting rain right now or today, so it's rain. We ain't had rain like in 6 weeks. I'm hoping you guys over there are getting what you need as well. LG Homestead. Mm-hmm. LG was recently talking about some pharmaceuticals. Mm-hmm. Getting prepared, making sure you're stocked up for in the event we have some sort of a major outage. Lights out, SHTF. Oh, there I am. Oh, we lost everything. Everything went blank.
Well, I just said hello to Kyle. He just come in for the week. He's been working all week in Pembroke, and it just went boop. And I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
Let me get. There we go. Now I can see the chat again.
Yeah. I was just talking about LG's video that she put out around preparing for, having your meds and stuff all in order in case something happens.
Especially that one. Yeah.
And she was talking about a company, I think it's called Jase, Jase.
Okay.
It offers some medications that you can purchase through their company in the event we were to go blackout or whatever, couldn't get stuff, something happens to the supply chain or whatever.
Yep.
And I thought it was a pretty good idea because you don't think about that kind of stuff, but if you need pain meds or whatever, and you don't
Yep.
have them stocked up, Walgreens and CVS may not be available. So,
Well, and I know the issues we're having here is because medication is so expensive for the pharmacies to carry. All their big high run medications, they only keep one bottle on, and then they order in because they get a shipment every day.
right.
So they can get their meds every day, and what they do is they give folks 15 until they can order. Well, if there's a blackout, they're not going to be able to order.
Right.
So, I know personally I'm okay for about 6 to 9 months.
Right.
I would have to go back strictly on THC and CBD. But I would be able to function.
Well, I know that here in Houston or within my medical, we usually get the 3 month. We go with the 3 month supply. So
Okay.
whenever I get a prescription, I get it for 3 months. But
Yeah.
that's not going to be enough. I don't think if your supply is interrupted, meaning Walgreens is shut down, CVS is shut down, or wherever any online place you get your medication from is not available, then you're going to be SOL. So it's a good little video. Go over to LG Homestead and check out her latest video.
Okay, I hadn't watched that one yet.
Yeah,
but I will definitely go over and watch Lori's.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just caught the tail end of her live this week. It's just been with Debbie getting her new car banged into, and I tell you what, people say there's no dark clouds. I call BS. I've got a big one over my head right now.
If it weren't for bad luck, right?
Oh, man, if it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no Jesus luck at all. And, I shouldn't have said that, but, man, oh, man, you get frustrated sometimes.
Yeah. And it's just hard to believe how the insurance is set up. I mean, Canada's different from U.S. anyway, but, it's hard to believe how they're set up.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Well, it's the same as lawyers and all that.
Yeah.
Tony and Joni, that person can keep them going in court for up to 3 years, 4 years. Civil. So all that they got to do is say they need another 6 months. Well, then they'll put it off for 6 months, and then they need a little bit more. Well, then it's just our for being a first world country that people are supposed to look up to us. I'm very, very fortunate that my wife does work in healthcare. But even those perks are gone now. Like a lot of people, the odd time, you might get help to the front of the line for something.
Right.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
And everybody goes, well, that's not fair. Well, no, but in your job, you get a discount or you get this, you get that. That's what healthcare did for one another.
Yeah.
Was looked after each other's family. That's the only perk they had, But, and now we've got to go, because I think the first guy's out to lunch. As soon as he said that he was going to use Bondo on a brand new car, I said, dude, either you don't know what you're talking about or you're just going to screw us over. So I'm hoping that this comes in.
Now, is that quarter panel that they got hit, is it metal or fiberglass?
Metal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the quarter panel. It's the rear quarter panel. Right. And on those kind of cars, they're not very big. So that's what I don't understand, why they say it's going to be $2,000 to replace it. It comes with the same color as her car. Like her car's only 2 months old.
Right.
It's not like there's fade damage. Her car is the right color.
Right.
Buddy was going to fade it into this color and fade it over here. And I'm like, dude, just order in the quarter panel. God, I can put it in. It's probably like 6 screws.
Yeah.
So you're going to charge me $6,000 and all you're going to do is fill the thing with Bondo? You're nuts. Anyways, he's a scam artist from around town. Like, he doesn't keep jobs very long. So, yeah, as soon as I saw who it was, I got behind him because he was talking to Debbie. And I'm like,
Yeah.
So
I'll try to get 2 or 3 different quotes. See
the place we're going to this afternoon, I know the owner. So if I call him up later and say, yo, Trevor, really? I might get a little something off, but
Right.
again,
Yeah, but every little bit helps.
well, and she's heartbroken. Like all our vehicles up to now, she really couldn't care less. She loved that little car. Her car, she loves it. It's just the right size. It's great on fuel. She fills it up, and she's good for 5 to 6 weeks. And that's going to work, but mind you, takes her 7 minutes to go to work, and that's stopping at Tim Hortons on the way for a coffee.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, like she's very, very blessed.
Yeah. And did this happen at work, or was she at shopping, or she was at church?
So she went to the mall, and then came back. But Kyle and I were outside, so we would have saw the great big, like, I mean, the size of the friggin' ding is about the size of a basketball. So Brooke does respite care, and now they're just friends, like family friends. So they went and they took pictures together and all that good stuff. And Debbie went over to take the pictures, but it was at a school. Nobody was around. But what she thinks is they were at the other side of the school. Some kid walked by and threw the basketball, and it was enough that it popped the metal, and then they ran like all hell out of there. But yeah, we had to make a police report, a hit and run, and
yeah, the reason I asked you if it was fiberglass or metal, I don't know if metal would work, but on those
Pop it.
fiberglass ones, you could just hot glue some sticks of hot glue on it, and then pull it and pop it back out. I don't know if that'll work with metal, but
apparently they said that they're not, because that's what my whole thing was is, can't you take like a toilet plunger and plunge it out?
Yeah, they got them suction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's going on and on. He's like, no, we have this punch thing. It's all metal. We tack weld it. And then we have to take a rubber hammer and hit it from the inside. And we got to do this and got to do that. And it's about 3 days labor. And I'm like, yo, dude, like, I was born at night. It wasn't last night.
Yeah.
But it's frustrating. She babies that car. And, I get it. My truck, the same thing. I had some lady come into it while I happened to be sitting in the truck. And I rolled down my window and I'm like, what do you think you're doing? Like, why did you just smash into my... You got lots of money. Who the hell are you to dictate what I got? Like, back whenever I was working, we worked damn hard for our money. Follow my wife around the hospital for a day. Let me know if, she has an easy job. No. But it gets so frustrating. They don't use suction cups apparently anymore, is what I'm told. I'll know more whenever I go to the one that I trust tonight. That's why I got to get off here in about 30 minutes. But yeah, it's just frustrating. You can't have anything anymore.
Yep.
Like,
well, we just got our car back. We just got it from the auto place here in Houston because we had a hit and run. Somebody hit my son while he was driving it, and it wasn't that bad, but it was enough to affect not just the back rear door, but also the front door. So we took it into the shop, and it was only there for a couple of weeks. They did a great job. You can't even tell it. There was anything.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Awesome.
But the fact is, when somebody hits you and you're not there to see it, it's a hit and run, and the insurance treats it differently than it would if it was an accident, like a auto accident or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Yeah, we were able to get it back in no time. Thank God for that. Now, my catalytic converter, when it got stolen, that was a 3-month deal there. 3 months to the day.
That's ridiculous. I don't get why that took so long. Like,
They just caught 2 more. They just caught 2 more the other day. 2 more stealing catalytic
awesome.
converters. So
Well,
they're putting a ring on it. So
good.
let's hope that they can put a dent into the.
Well,
it's the manufacturer or the people who are wanting the scrap metal. Those are the ones they need to put in jail because they're the ones that are asking for it.
so I know up here, a family friends, they own 2 scrap yards. One son owns one in Renfrew, the other one owns them in Ottawa. You bring anything into them anymore, ID. And if you don't have ID, they're not giving you
You're not gonna buy
a
it.
dime.
Right.
Oh, I forgot my ID. Well, then bring it back. Well, just give me half. Give me your ID. Because they know damn well that it was stolen.
Yeah.
So, the only ones that he doesn't give a hard time to are the garages
Right.
that change them daily,
Right.
But really, I just saw, Laura, honestly, if you know Tim Hortons, remember your childhood because it's garbage now. All their donuts are frozen. They don't make anything anymore. They just reheat it and then dip it in the sugar or the chocolate or whatever else. It's not like what it used to be.
Don't tell Kevin from Tuber Chat that because he goes there every day.
Oh, I know he does. And Debbie. Debbie's the same. She loves her Tim Hortons. Me? Mm-mm. I drink, because McDonald's bought the original recipe to Tim Hortons coffee. I love that coffee. So I go to McDonald's to get my Tim Hortons.
Oh.
It used to be the Tim Hortons recipe. So technically I'm still drinking Timmy's, just at a different.
Yeah, and a large coffee at McDonald's is probably 1/3 the price of Hortons.
No, it's pretty. Like a large coffee, I think is, I don't know, what are they now, Kyle? $2 for a large coffee, something like that.
Yeah, like $2.50.
Yeah, $2.50 for a large coffee.
But at Hortons, it's going to be the same. I would have thought that'd be like Starbucks. You can get a.
Oh no! Starbucks is what we like to call white chick coffee.
White chick coffee.
That's the only people that go into Tim Hortons or go into Starbucks.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. My girls love it. Well, actually, Kyle doesn't. He's not.
I don't mind it.
He doesn't mind it. Like he just, the price is stupid. Like
we got some over on tasking, $9 for a large cup.
yeah. So whenever they were on tasking, they only had a Starbucks near them, and it was $9 for a large coffee.
Oh, that's expensive.
That's garbage.
Yeah. Yeah. My favorite
Whenever I
coffee is,
can go to Costco and get, where the hell's my Costco box? I can go to Costco and buy that for, I don't know what it is, $30 for 120 cups of coffee.
the K cups.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so my favorite is Katz.
Yeah,
Coffee. It's a company here in Houston that makes coffee called Katz, Katz. Oh my!
Yeah, you said. Yeah, you did a video on that.
Oh, it's awesome. Their coffee is amazing.
Yeah,
and I love it. So yeah, I drink that almost every day.
So, Nick, are you still in here? Probably not. He probably went back to work.
Oh, Nick from AZ?
Yeah.
I don't think he's in here.
No. So I'm going to probably this week I'm going to try to get I might need help from the community. I'm not sure if his address is in his about page, but I want to send him coffee seeds so that he can grow his own coffee, process his own coffee. He'll be fully sustainable on his homestead.
Well, if it's not on there, I got it. I can send it to you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I just don't want
Your
him to
mailing
know
address.
that it's coming. So,
Yeah. No, I have his mailing address.
okay. Now, I know they're talking about moving, so hopefully he waits and either grows it in a 5-gallon pail until they move.
That's not going to affect it because he purchased a PO box in another town, in a separate town.
No. What I'm sending him whenever he goes to plant it.
Oh no, I'm talking about okay. But you said if he's moving, will it affect him getting the seeds?
No, it won't affect him to get his seeds. But what it's going to affect him if he plants it in the ground instead of a pail.
But I think Danielle does all her starts in buckets, so they'll do the starts in buckets.
Okay, so yeah, because that's what he's going to have to do is leave it in a bucket until they get to their new home, and then they can. Like I said, I forget how many are in there. 5 to 10.
I think Danielle does all her starts in buckets before they even put it in the ground.
Awesome. Okay. Because apparently it's supposed to be, from what I read, it was my brother Joe that sent them as my membership gift. All right, Lori, take care.
All right, Lori, we'll see you.
Say hi to Greg for us, since we're not too cool for him anymore.
So you got 1 million pumpkins showed up. I missed them earlier.
Oh, hey, 1 million pumpkins.
Yep.
Are you sure it's not 999,999? Sure, it's that 1 mil.
Yeah. Well, it could be more than that by now.
That's a lot of pumpkins.
That's Matt and Jean Marie. Maybe it's Jean Marie.
Jean Marie.
Matt and Jean Marie. Geanne Marie.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. Whereabouts are you guys from? 1 million pumpkins.
They're from Arizona. Now that you speak of, you're speaking
awesome.
of AZ. They're from Arizona as well. Now, where they're at, north, south, east, or west, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't ask that. Scott, does Creekside have their email in their about page? Absolutely, buddy.
Yes.
Yep. And Remy, that means the world. But if you can organize something down there, I wish with my health I could come down and do more, but I'd just be a chirp hazard.
Okay, so they've given me permission to go ahead and post it, so I'm going ahead and post it there. There's their email. And I'm also going to post their physical address if you want to send them something.
Yeah, well, like Remy would be on their new side. So hopefully Shane can get a bunch of people from that end to help, and Remy could get people from this end to help. That'd be awesome.
Right.
Because this end, well, I guess they have one daughter and future son-in-law on the Nova Scotia side, and then Chelsea and Zach are on this side.
Yeah, so they're going to all be closer. They're going to be a whole lot closer now. Yes.
Well, except for the youngest daughter. They'll be farther away from
Michaela,
her.
Yeah. But, any help that they can, kick up when it comes to getting boots on the ground, they're going to need some definite boots on the ground. Almost like an old-time barn raising, They're going to need help to
well,
and what's good is Tony's already been preparing. He's been cutting wood and lumber for this build, right, for several months now, and he's been stashing it up there at his mother-in-law's house. So when I say boots on the ground, they're going to need to move all that wood from his mother-in-law's house over to the new property. So it's not like they're You just go there and say, "Hey, here's a hammer." No, they're going to need to get everything on the property first, and get all the logistics set up, and then before they can start building that new place.
But even if they can get the wood brought over, and say like Remy was able to get some people together and they could camp, even overnight.
Yeah.
There's more than enough room there to camp.
Oh yeah. Or bring a trailer. If you have a trailer, you want to bring a trailer or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think Remy has a trailer, but
not saying anybody else wanted to bring a trailer and stay there and help them out. I mean, I'm sure they would welcome that.
Oh, I think that's an added stress right there.
Remember, it's only Tony and Joni. That's the only one's going to be there, so they're doing everything by themselves. I wish we were so much closer. We're in Texas.
Yeah, well,
we're like 3 light years away.
Yeah,
so to speak.
Well, I'd be the next closest at what I'm about. From there, I'm about 11 hours.
As the crow flies?
Nope.
Okay, so you're 11 hours driving. Yeah. Now, do you have to cross a body of water to get to their place, or are you like a ferry, or is it all land?
No, it's bridges and land.
Okay, so you're not crossing ferry. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm all what you guys would call interstate. We call major highway. And yeah, Remy's about 4 hours away.
Okay. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, so Remy, anything you can muster up for those folks?
Well, and that's it, Remy, is the price of gas right now is the biggest hurdle for a lot of folks.
Yeah.
So, that's
why it's got to be planned. We got to do this in a strategic. That way, you're not wasting a lot of gas. You're not wasting a lot of energy, and we. Can
and my whole thing is, Remy, if you do decide that you're getting a group together, I'd try to get at least your gas covered. Mm-hmm. Get enough people to volunteer to at least get you guys there and home. Because there's a lot of people that are willing to give, but don't know what to do. So if I was to say, well, Remy and Wern and, I believe Bill's also close. I'm not sure about, I think Shane? I've got, No, Shane's like 12 hours away.
Oh.
Or at least 10. So right. He'd be about 2 hours from where he is now to their house, and then to go and then all the way back. Yeah, that'd be an awful big ask, but hey, maybe you'll do it. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
But yeah, there's people that would sponsor a tank of gas, or you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think gas is going to be your least of your worries, Remy. Because, I don't want... I know you personally. You've got a huge heart. And I wouldn't want you to see you take any money out of your family's... You still have, your girlfriend, the kids, the house... You're trying to expand your farmstead, Yeah. We all get it. Yeah, Tennessee bushcrafter, you'd be about 30 hours away. Yeah.
Well, you break that up in 2 days, right?
Absolutely.
15 hours one day to 15 hours the next day.
Actually, you'd probably even be longer because you got to go down almost to New York City and kick up Maine. Like you can't just get directly from Tennessee. You'd have to go up 95, 75, 95, I think up there. I forget. Then the 495 around Boston
and which border crossing would be the best to get to their property? If you're coming from the United States over to there, is it through Maine? Okay.
I'm just looking to see what.
Because you talked about Woodstock, right?
Yeah, Woodstock is your Canadian side. I'm just trying to look here what your equivalent would be to the U.S. My God, I have not been to Woodstock, like cross that border in probably 25 odd years. It'd be about 25, 26 years. Woodstock NB. So the U.S. side would be Richmond Center, Debec, Holton area. Your major city would probably be Holton on the main side.
Okay.
Directly north from Holton would be Woodstock, and then as soon as you cross it, Tony and Joni'd be 40, 45 minutes to the east of the crossing.
Yeah. I was telling him, said, once you get on your new property, you ought to go open up a post office box in Maine somewhere, and then anybody from the United States can send you stuff to that post office box and save on shipping.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people who like to send items, but to ship it to Canada.
And that's it. Like I have,
not to mention the delay.
We used to get stuff shipped to the border all the time because I'm only an hour to the border.
Yep. And even if you use pirate shipping, it still costs a lot more to ship it across. And then, like I said, the weight going through customs and,
Customs is a big thing. It usually shuts down a package for a week.
Yep.
Unless you're going to Jamaica, you got to wait for their immigration man to kind of focus his eyesight there from the gunja.
Yeah, the clouds got to go away.
Oh man, the clouds got to go away. I was telling Jesse about this. So whenever I send out all my stickers before Christmas, I sent Kareen and Marvin some stickers. Well, I've sent them a shirt. Their maple syrup took 5 weeks to get there, but they did get the maple syrup. This was sitting in their post office. It doesn't show their address, so in Santa Cruz post office. That's their post office.
Right.
On March the 8th. So it took from January to March to get to Jamaica. I don't know if somebody rowed a boat across. I'm not sure. or put it on a seagull, or I'm not sure how the hell it took so long, but I'm sure somebody could have swam across faster. So it was in her post office. They sent it back, rejected. They didn't know the person.
There's not that many people there.
Kareen. And, of course, they sent it back to me. Priority airmail. And that took, from May 5th, still took a month. Priority air. Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, Heather, you have a good day. We'll see you Saturday night.
That's probably why.
Or Friday night. One of them, we will see you.
Yeah. That's probably why Amazon won't go to the island. Because they wouldn't be able to deliver.
No. Well, and I honestly think that's why they don't go to the Philippines. So Kareen said that they were talking about going to a They were talking about going to a system like Canada having postal codes. That way there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know, you got to shake your head. It's in her post office, and apparently they only have one postmaster who knows Corinne. Anyways, she must have had the good. She must have had the good stuff that day, man.
I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. I'm at a loss for words for that one.
And there was no address that you could put on there. It's not like 123 Main Street, Anytown, Jamaica, right?
Oh no, like they have an address.
Right, but it's going to a post office box, not going to an address.
That's but that's the problem, though. They're not going to a post office now. They're just going to I can say it. Everybody knows what their area is. They're in Santa Cruz,
right? But
Jamaica.
But there's street addresses and there's PO boxes. She's only getting her mail through a PO box. That's where we send her stuff.
Yeah, well, she's got a post office box,
right?
In that, so you put it in that post office box.
Correct.
Corinne comes, picks up that post office box. Oh boy!
Hello, JB.
How are you, JB?
There's a cheerleader right there.
Absolutely, JB. Saturday night, we've got an amazing. Or Friday night, I had a special guest all lined up for Saturday, and it just fell through 15 minutes ago. So we're trying to get this reorganized. It's going to be an amazing time. I may have to put it off maybe till next Thursday. I don't want to do that. I want to do it this weekend. But we'll have to see what we can get figured out yet this afternoon.
Matt and Jean-Marie, I think they're having to leave, so appreciate y'all stopping in.
All right. Have a good day, guys. Take care. Well, and that's it. There's roughly,
7,000 islands. Oh my
7,000 islands in the Philippines. So even Amazon can't figure that out.
Whoa.
It's like almost every island or every second island have a post office. So I've got two things that I can raffle off that I'm going to strictly raffle off for the Filipino folks.
Okay. Have you got a good list of items now?
No.
For your giveaway?
No. Well, more than what I would have been able to give away, absolutely. But so my list is right now.
You should be up to about 200 items.
Yeah. No. So I'm doing 2 bottles of maple syrup, fishing stuff. I've got a really nice set of earbuds.
Hey, and if you wait a little bit, you might be able to give away a good quarter panel.
There you go. A slightly banged up quarter panel. I can give that away.
It'd be a scratch and dent giveaway.
There you go. But you're listening and eating. God bless you, JB. We're just talking about my 1,000 family member giveaway. A lot of people like to, I have some folks that normally donate to shipping. Jesse and Lisa have donated jams and jellies and T-shirt, and then his marvelous vanilla that I can just snap my fingers and it appears. Like, he's got vanilla everywhere in that house.
Talking about the million.
Yeah. See? Boom. There you go.
You snap your finger and he's right there.
And then Rebecca's doing the lap blanket. Black's, I think, is going to do seeds. Joe's going to do 2 5-packs of seeds.
I think Black said they were going to give two sets of seeds.
See, I didn't see any of that. You were the one that said it, so I have it written down. Lila is going to give it a shot. For some reason, they said that her package was undeliverable. Well, I've yet to have a problem getting packages. Mike and Terry have donated 2 T-shirts. Craig has donated a signed copy of his book.
The foraging book.
Yeah, the foraging book.
Yeah.
And Chris and Larry have donated a soap and lotion package.
Yeah, so you got a good little haul there.
And then I normally have 2 to 3 people that donate for shipping, which allows me to give away a little bit more. Because right now I've got to hold back quite a bit because just to ship those 2 bottles of maple syrup, 9 times out of 10, they're going to go into the States.
All right.
And I'll be looking at almost $100 for 2 bottles.
Right.
So
there's 12 people in the chat. If there's anybody in the chat that doesn't know, he's fixing to do a giveaway. And if you want to donate, we'd rather you donate ahead of time. That way you're not saying on the day when he's giving stuff away, hey, I'd like to donate a shirt or donate one of my stickers or donate whatever, because that way we can get it all planned out and we're not having to delay the giveaway.
That's it. It's so hard.
Send Scott an email and I can put his email up.
Yeah.
That way.
So, and honestly, if I had one person say that they were just going to snap or super chat me money, please don't do that. If you want to give away for the shipping or whatever, that's wonderful. But send it to my PayPal where I get 99% of my money. They don't take 50%.
Right.
Again, it just helps me give more. And, I want to really help Rebecca to ship that blanket because it's going to be big, bulky. I know it's going to cost more money than what she has. So I don't want her to take money away from her and Ronnie to eat, to ship something on my behalf. That's just not who I am. I'd be sick thinking about it.
Thank you, JB. That'd be nice. That would be nice.
Oh, JB, that's awesome.
Yeah. See, that'll help with unless she wants to donate 25 cash to give away. I don't know. Unless you're saying you want to donate that for shipping or what. I don't know what you want to donate it for.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
To give 25 to somebody as a gift, then let us know.
Yeah, if you want me to do like a card for the 25, then let me know. And if you go on my About page, my PayPal is right there.
Right.
Excuse me. So I got x-rays yesterday. I don't have pneumonia. I tested negative. I don't have the hokey pokey. I just don't know what the hell I got.
You just got a loose screw, right?
Oh, I've had a loose screw for many years, but yeah, no, I just cannot.
You can't shake it. Yeah, you can't shake it. Yeah.
It's going on 5 weeks.
You don't think it's bronchitis? Because I know I had that for a while here a few years ago, and I just couldn't shake it, and it was bronchitis.
But bronchitis, don't you get? Well, and I had bronchitis growing up, but it feels like I've got something in my chest, but I can't cough anything up. Mm-hmm. Usually with bronchitis, you'll get some kind of mucus. Sorry, guys. Oh no,
No,
you
not
didn't.
always, not always. No, I had the same thing. I just couldn't shake it, coughing, and it was hard to sleep at night. But it was bronchitis, and I don't know if there's different degrees of bronchitis, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it could be. I don't know if you don't
Now,
have
did
the.
they give you antibiotics for bronchitis,
Yes,
or
yes.
that's what I thought? And
But that
okay, JB,
they'd have
I'll
to diagnose.
reassess, and I might use that 25 to go towards Rebecca for shipping.
Yeah,
That
that'll go a long
would
way
help
for that.
Rebecca. That would help Rebecca. That she wouldn't have to pay very much, if anything, to ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Represent. What's going on there, big boy? And I can actually say
Mickey.
that.
May you choke on your hats. May you fall in a pile of mud.
Oh,
I mean that in the most Christian way possible.
yeah, I've had Miss Lisa's jam. Don't be jelly.
Yeah, cowboy candy. Watermelon jam. Jalapeno jam. But I got mango.
I got watermelon and mango.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's messed up. So what's going on down there, man?
Oh, well, then that could.
Enjoying some rain.
I know. Aren't you loving it? I love it.
Finally.
Finally.
Oh, it's still raining out, guys?
It's on and off. It's on and off, but it's way overcast and way overdue.
I can hear the earth going.
No, that's just you going, oh, Mama made pancakes. now you've got some good old Canadian running through your veins.
Yeah,
Look,
but
it's made Jesse a better man.
It was really good with the watermelon jelly on it.
Shut up.
You already had some? You had some jelly this morning?
Yes, sir.
How was it?
It was delicious.
Oh, I hope Annette liked it too.
Oh, she wasn't at home.
Oh, so you hit the stash without her.
Well, Mama'd be over her shoulder. Remember your sugars. You shouldn't use that much. I could just see him taking the toast and going, whoop.
Annette? I mean, Anita.
Anita, yeah.
Yeah, so I put the link up to the video if y'all want to see Matt's video. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Big Matt.
And if I was there, I'd be in the middle of the two of them.
I don't know. That'd be a hard spot to get to.
Hey, we'd take up some real estate. I'll put it that way.
I'm telling you.
People would not hit us with their vehicle because they would do a lot of damage.
So to answer Tennessee Bushcrafter, no, I have not, but I eat the cowboy candy on just about everything else. I've never tried it on cream cheese and biscuits, but I will because I love cream cheese and I definitely love biscuits.
Well, you tried your jalapeno stuff with it.
That's what I'm saying. We put the jalapeno on the cream cheese, but that was the jalapeno jelly. But she's talking about the cowboy candy, which is a little bit different.
So I'm wondering, could I put any kind of pepper in that
Recipe.
jelly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any kind of pepper. You can use any kind of pepper.
Because I don't have jalapeno, but I've got Peter pepper plants. I've got King of the North hot plant, like hot peppers.
Right.
I'm thinking it'd be pretty good.
Yeah, you can use any jalapeno or any pepper. And if you don't want it hot, leave the seeds and veins out. If you want to leave it in there, you can leave it in a little cloth bag and cook it with. Then when you get ready to pour it into your jars, take the cloth bag out, and you got the heat.
Actually, I know somebody that's in the room. I should have shut up because he's forgotten that the mango marmalade's in the fridge.
No, I had some left.
Oh,
Oh no!
little bugger! He did get it last weekend. How was it?
Very good.
I'm gonna have to claim ignorant. But what's a Scotch bonnet, Tennessee Crafter? It's a pepper? Oh, okay. Lisa said it's a hot pepper. I never heard of it.
Oh, I've got a whole bunch of hot peppers growing this year, so I'm thinking if I do a variety, it would give a really nice taste with not a whole lot of heat.
Yeah.
And now it'd only be Kyle and I that would eat it because the girls don't do hot.
Yeah. So Lisa fries me eggs every morning, and then she puts the cowboy candy on top of it. It's kind of like a salsa, and it is amazing. I put that on toast, and the cowboy candy just gives it a good flavor.
So what I hear everybody talking about cowboy candy. What is that? Just like a chopped up jalapeno?
No. So what it is you take your you take your pickled jalapenos, not the ones that are in the garden. You can do those from the garden, but the pickled ones come out better. You get some pickled jalapenos and you mix sugar in with it, and you turn it for like 7 days. And then after the 7 days is over, then you can it like you would normal jelly, and it comes out amazing. So you're just mixing your hot, and we do it with the seeds when you're talking about cowboy candy. That way you have a little bit of the heat flavor, but it's not hot because the candy, the sugar, really it kind of subdues the heat.
So, well, I made some barbecued jalapeno poppers last weekend. Oh my God, they were good.
Yeah.
Just the smoky flavor from the grease hitting the. Oh my God, they were good on the barbecue.
And they were probably bacon wrapped, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So if you like the jalapeno flavor, but you don't want the heat, then you try that recipe we put out a few days ago. The jalapeno.
I like the heat.
The flavor without the heat, and it's amazing, especially on cream cheese.
Okay. Anyways, guys, I do have to go meet my wife right now and get another appraisal on her car. So I may try to go live even later on today after I get home. I'm going to give Jesse a call, figure out what we can figure out, and talk to the other person and figure out what they want to do. And yeah, we'll go from there. So it will either be Friday evening, Saturday early. I don't know what time their commitment. One half said absolutely, didn't know that the other half had already booked something. And yeah, they just talked about it today, and it was
whatever you come up with,
moment.
Whatever you come up with as far as their schedule is concerned, Tony and Joni said they're okay with it. We just got to get everything else lined up, and then also we got to put out something on our community pages so we can let people know.
And that's it. And I have a few bigger channels that are going to push it for us as well. So I'm hoping to have well over 100 people in. Man, and if Matt was closer, he'd be giving away a dog in the giveaway. Or 8 of them.
Right?
But anyways, guys, I got to pop off out of here. And because if I make Mama wait, it ain't going to be pretty.
Yeah. All right. Well, appreciate your time.
Alrighty. I will.
Everybody in
Yeah,
the chat,
I'll
Tennessee
call you
Bush
later. And Matt, I'll probably see you later on the other platform.
You're going to see me in several places.
Oh, just a reminder tonight, Cody Hogdeer 79 has his giveaway. That's at 6 o'clock. And also, Kettle Kitchen's doing his last, well, it's a giveaways too as well, but it's for all the people that participated in the Jam It Up June. His last, I don't even know what they call it now, but it's gonna be also at 6 o'clock. So you have to be flipping back and forth.
Okay, what's up? What's up, JB? You gotta talk fast here.
Wait, Scott, no, wait, please. I'm just
JB, why don't you email me?
Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
Tell Jesse, but I'm going to give his lovely wife a puppy.
No, we don't need that.
I tell you right now, Toby ain't gonna stand for that.
Toby won't stand for it. He is such a jealous dog. I mean, I can't even get near Lisa.
And that's the way she planned it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very spoiled.
Okay, are you going to send me an email, JB, or are you going to talk?
Well, I
because I've got 10 minutes to get across town.
Grab a hold of the crow.
Oh, because she's saying, Rebecca, contact me for the shipping info. So apparently she wants to talk to Rebecca about the shipping for the blanket.
All right, send me, JB, just send me a message and then we'll chat, okay? Yeah, it's probably best if we chat, JB. And Jesse just dropped it, ramblingwiththebrooms@gmail.com. And then that way I'm kept in the loop as well on what's happening. I just don't want things to get away, and I like to know what's happening. Because I don't want anything to go. I know stuff goes wrong. I just don't want anything to go wrong for my big giveaway. That's all. Yeah. So if you shoot me an email, we'll chit chat. Okay. And thank you all for coming. We pretty much held around the 18 to 20 range for just about 2 hours. So that's very much gooder.
Yep. Appreciate it, Scott.
All right, guys. We will talk to you guys soon, and I will have a thumbnail up with what's happening here very shortly.
All right. Later, Matt.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.